Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gotta get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on Tiki clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. Tiki told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll check you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball, get out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Tiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gotta get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on Tiki clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. Tiki told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll check you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball, get out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Tiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Won't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on Tiki clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. Tiki told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip it, earn that BNB. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball it out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Tiki and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Won't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Won't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on Tiki clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. Tiki told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip it, earn that BNB. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball it out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Tiki and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Won't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show 'em. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. We smoking on Tiki clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here? It's here. Better calm that down. Tiki told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll check you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball, get out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Tiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show 'em. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. We smoking on Tiki clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here? It's here. Better calm that down. Tiki told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll check you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball, get out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Tiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Tiki Talk episode 23. Hope everyone's been doing really well. So last time we kind of had the AMA was 2 weeks ago. If you aren't aware, I'm pretty sure everyone is now that we're on a 2-weekly schedule, and probably coming into next year as well. I'll be back on a with the normal weekly schedule. But yeah, we're just going to do the normal thing today. We'll have some of our general smaller announcements first, and then we'll just go through the normal question and answer segment as well. But yeah, I hope everyone's been doing great. I'll probably jump right in as well. I don't have any. Oh, actually, I think I have. I was going to say something before I started. I think I was saying about the staking as well. But I think I'll go into this in the announcements. But the V1 token reward pool migration should be happening to the airdrop. Sorry, should be happening very soon. We're gonna we just had a question about this as well in the chat. The Banker Doge team will be basically collecting the fees people pay to leave the version 1 vault, and this will just be airdropped automatically into the newer version of the vault. You don't have to do anything. If you are staked in the new vault, you'll receive your share of the rewards. So I will contact the Banker Doge team to ensure that this happens shortly. But yeah, it should be scheduled for now actually. But we'll double check in with them after the AMA, and then I'll give another update for this as well. I know there were some people that were quite concerned with this, so it's definitely something that we'll get sorted. So don't stress about that too much. So so jump over to some of the announcements now, and if you haven't already, you can go over to the YouTube live stream if you'd like. We do have some of the slides over there if you prefer to look at that, but I will be talking about the announcements anyway, so no stress about that if you don't want to go to the YouTube channel. Okay, cool. Awesome. Just give me a moment here. Awesome. Okay, so first of all, for the announcements today, we have some news for the Tiki Earnings Manager updates. And as we announced in the previous weeks, we are continuing the Tiki Dash updates as a direct replacement for the current Earnings Manager dashboard. And if you don't know what this is basically when you can kind of just check what we have now set up is we can just basically go in, check your BNB earnings, gives you a rough estimate of how much you're earning, how much you get from compounding, all that current stuff that you've seen on the dashboard. But with the new Tiki Dash updates, we're basically going to be integrating a lot of updates to kind of replace this soon, and we will be launching this soon. So what we plan for the Tiki Dash as a whole is it's going to be kind of like the heart, basically the home of all the elements in our ecosystem, and kind of making sure that they're all tied together very tightly in kind of one place. And it's going to kind of be kind of the home for all our community investors to kind of interact with what we're offering now and in the many months and years to come that we plan sticking around here. So this is going to include at a base, what we have planned at the moment is what you kind of see on the current dashboard, which is your current BNB earnings, as well as an interactive earnings calendar to show off your potential earnings dependent on different variables. This is something that you've probably seen in the different Tiki calculator, which is on a separate website. And one of the big incentives was just to kind of integrate to bring these two together. As well, we are also working with the Banker Doge team to have an integrated staking dashboard within our own Tiki Dash. So this will kind of alleviate a lot of the issues where you have to kind of go to a completely different site to stake your tokens. We're basically going to be working with them to have something that's directly within our own dashboard, and you can track your stake tokens, track your rewards, and stake and unstake directly within the Tiki dashboard, which is going to be something that's really awesome to have. So this is something that's still being planned, and we'll make more announcements as we come to a closer decision for this. But it's going to be really awesome to kind of have that as an alternative. As well, we'll also have some of the NFT key integrations within our dashboard as well. Our pay to earn game integrations, and I'll make more announcements on that as its single thing later on, and also advanced Tiki token statistics, and Obviously, as I said, much more as we kind of build our ecosystem up more and more, and reevaluate what features are on the Tiki Dash itself. We will be um, re-releasing things, fixing things, making things a lot better, so we can create a really unique experience for all our whole community and current investors and new investors to come. So it's going to be something really exciting. Yep, as I said, development for the Tiki Dash is going to be something that's going to be ongoing, and we'll always focus on adding new and exciting features to make the ecosystem feel that much more connected and complete. So that's something that we like to say. Like as I said before, we want to make it kind of like a home for everything that we're offering. And as a first release, we will be releasing the new user interface that features the functionality of the current dashboard that you're probably all familiar with, as well as the Tiki calculator. And we'll obviously be continuing to roll out more updates for this throughout the coming weeks as well. So, and we'll be making more announcements on this as this eventuates. And just kind of as a, sorry, my computer's being a bit slow here. I should change slide here. As kind of like a little kind of teaser of what you can kind of expect the UI to look like. I know it's not probably a good picture, but we'll probably be hoping to set this live as a first release within probably a day. We have to just handle some of the domain stuff and point this to a new site. It is up and running at the moment, but I won't share it yet. Just as we're doing some final testing, and then we'll push it live shortly after. But you can see there's kind of more of a cleaner interface there. You know, like a lot more menu elements and stuff featuring all the different kind of things, different features in our ecosystem as well. Yeah, but we'll be kind of releasing this soon. We'll be having like graphs and stuff as well when we do integrate the statistics. And we'll show off more as we do the full release for this. But as a base, what we've developed and is ready to go set live is the current functionality that is featured in the current dashboard, and also the calculator functions as well. So this is just something that we'll be setting live soon, and we'll make another official announcement once this eventuates as well. So yeah, do keep an eye on that, and we're really excited to kind of finally update from our first dashboard into something that's going to be a big part of our ecosystem in the long run, and it's something that's going to continue to grow with us as everything in our ecosystem expands. So it's something that's going to be really attractive to investors as well, to kind of see a more professional layout of what we are as a project and as a token as well. And obviously it's going to make things a lot easier in terms of accessing information and kind of accessing all different facets of our ecosystem as a whole. Going on next, just kind of a general updates and news as well. And something that's not here, and I'll probably start off first. And this will be our last AMA for the year, technically. So it's been really cool. We've done I guess 23 AMAs now, and it's been really good. And we're going to be doing much more in the future as everything progresses and as our project goes further and further. Yeah, so it's really cool, and it's been an amazing year as well. Obviously we've had our highs and then we've had our lows, but we're obviously really committed as a team and as a really strong community to keep going, and we're going to keep pushing forward. Obviously we're going to make sure we're going to keep doing better, learn from mistakes, and keep growing as well. Yeah, so yeah, then just a big thanks to everyone as well for all your support and kind of being patient with everything as well. So yeah, thank you everyone. So also going on to the pay to earn game development, which is currently still on track for release early next year. Obviously beginning with the early beta expected for mid-January. We are still planning the date for the initial reveal for this, so we do want to kind of share a bit more with you on this, but we want to make sure that you get a really cool reveal and set a really nice date for this to kind of build up the hype. And this will just be more details on the rewards you can expect to receive, the gameplay involved, and obviously some of the awesome designs that we have are currently in the making for the game. Going on next, our multi-sig vault has been set up and testing is begun to undertake by our development team, just to ensure that everything is working in order before proceeding. Once this is implemented, we will inform Certec, which is our security auditing company that we're with, that we have, and we'll basically have them mark our major issue, mark as resolved. And if you aren't informed that we did have a Certec audit a while ago, and they flagged this as a potential high risk issue, and yeah, this is something that we didn't take lightly, and we did our best effort to ensure that we could implement our contract under a multi-sig configuration. And this is going to be kind of a much safer approach, and it looks a lot more appealing to investors as well. So having that ticked off on our audit will be really good, and as a result, it will increase our contract security rating. Also, so as we come into 2022, it's a whole new year. We'll be reviewing everything our project plans to deliver to the community and its investors. And as we come to our final decisions, you can expect a refreshed roadmap, specifically focused on the year to come. Because as of now, it's kind of still kind of leading over to early on what we've achieved already. We want to make sure that we kind of have a new set of goals and tasks tied to that year alone. So do expect that in the coming weeks to be updated as well. Just as a kind of a reminder and a side note, if you aren't aware already, the what's it called? The Tiki Dash. Oh my god, sorry. The Tiki Vault has been migrated to the new updated version, and we do really encourage everyone that is still staked in the version 1 vault to move over to the new version 2 vault. Obviously, this is not compulsory, but your tokens are not receiving any rewards in the version 1 vault, so you will need to unstake from there if you want to get your tokens. There's no time limit as well, but we do encourage people if they do plan on staking again that they do it quickly, because as we stated before, the Bank of Doge team will be doing the fee airdrop, basically as a means of reimbursement for the exit fees. For the investors that did leave the version 1 vault to go into the version 2 vault, which I'll ping the Bank of Doge team again and ensure that I'll get a kind of 100% confirmed time that they will be doing this, but it was scheduled for today, so I'll just double check that their team is ready to proceed with the fee airdrop as well. So that kind of covers the majority of this week's updates as well. We will probably be moving on just to the question and answer segment of the AMA. So do feel free to ask any kind of questions that you do have about anything Tiki related as well. I'll be opening the voice chat, so you can raise your hand if you have a question, or you can just chuck a message in the chat as well, and I'll be answering that. And for those of you that have joined a bit later, it's fine. We will have we'll upload the slides as kind of a summary, and we'll have this recorded as well. So don't stress if you've come a bit late. That's no problem at all. But yeah, do feel free to ask any kind of questions at all. Even if you've missed something, don't hesitate to ask. So, yeah, go for it. Yeah, Hanky says happy holidays. Hope everyone has got some really cool plans for the end of the year. It's definitely been a very hard year for a lot of us, kind of dealing with a lot of the stresses. This is kind of everything's been thrown at us here, but yeah, no, definitely hoping that next year we can come in really strong and everything's a lot better. So Crypto says, I was a bit late, but is the pay to earn game going to, play to earn game going to be a website based game, or do we have to download it on PC? As of now, it is going to be just a web application, like a web game. So it will be something accessible via any browser that supports it. So you won't have to download anything essentially. And this is probably the case for a lot of these games. But as we kind of expand and grow out, it could become into a mobile app. But for now, since a lot of the Web3 integrations are really easily accessible via websites, and there's not a whole lot of support for those integrations on mobile applications, it's probably best that it stays like this, and it's probably the more suitable format. So yeah, it will stay on a website, and you don't have to download anything. So Julian says, "What does the dividends holders mean?" Sorry, it might be a dumb question. No, that's not a dumb question at all. So basically, this is something that is obviously we have our normal holders and we have our dividend holders. Dividend holders is basically the amount of holders that are receiving dividends from the Tiki token reward protocol. And this is something that we're going to be providing as an additional statistic on the platform to kind of give an indication of how much of the holders are actually valid earning kind of BNB dividend. Basically, it's basically an amount of people that are valid, are allowed to get that reward, and that's just a means of people that have more than 10,000 Tiki. So as you can kind of see that amount of people are what's it called? The only amount of people that can actually receive BNB rewards, and it's just an additional statistic of which we thought people would be interested in knowing. But yeah, we'll probably be showing that relative to the amount of total holders as well. But as we've kind of explained, we'll be kind of tweaking a lot of the data. Can't tell what he's saying. Seems less laggy. Yeah, sorry, I might be having some connection issues, but I do apologize. So 9K holders, only 312. Yeah, I believe so. This is something that's being pulled directly. This information is being pulled directly from the contract. So I do believe it is accurate. It is being pulled right live from the smart contract, the smart contract call. If there are any things that aren't accurate, I will double check to confirm that it is 100%. But yeah, that's exactly how it is working. So yeah, 312 holders basically have or are valid reward holders for that. So, and obviously, like we said, Coinman says, any plans on listing on Sex next year? Yes, this is something that's definitely in the cards for next year. We will be kind of looking into how we can make this a possibility, especially with our tokenomics and how our kind of passive income reward system works. So this is something, yeah, we'll definitely be looking into, especially as our ecosystem expands. I think it will be a really nice addition for us to kind of coming into next year to definitely look into that. But nothing is 100% confirmed at this stage. But we'll be making announcements as those kind of plans eventuate. Seeing if there's any other questions. I do apologize if there's some connection issues as well. I don't think I missed any questions. So FinFund says, what's happening with the ETH BSC buyback bridge? I think this is just referring to the buyback system that we have through the NFT fee structure. Basically, we'll be having in the long term, especially when we do plan on kind of other integrations as well on different networks. But we're basically just going to be having different facets of rewards coming from different networks. And as a kind of initial thing, the NFT thing and some of the income that's been presenting from that is going to be pushed back into Tiki token itself on the BSC in the form of buybacks. Obviously, this is something that we're not going to just kind of chuck in for the sake of doing it. It'll be something that we use strategically in the long run. So having that as kind of an option. But yeah, that's kind of what that's kind of referencing to. So I don't think I've missed any other questions at the moment. But yeah, if anyone else has any final questions, do feel free to ask. So awesome. I don't think there was any other questions for today, so I'll probably just wrap up the AMA for now. But yeah, do keep an eye out for the release of the new Tiki earnings dashboard. Well, Tiki Dash. Probably the next couple of days, most likely. We're just looking to sort out the kind of domain issues to kind of repoint it at the new site. And we'll be making an official announcement once this does go live. So we're super excited about this, and it will be something that we continue to grow and expand as well. So yeah, awesome. But yeah, just as a kind of final remark as well, do ensure that you check that you are unstaked from the version 1 vault, as we will be performing the what's it called, withdrawal fee migration to the new vault, so that airdrop will be happening soon. So do make sure that if you are staked in the version 1 vault, there is no need to be staked in anymore. And if you do plan on staking with us again, that you do stake in the new version 2 vault. So what is our main devs working on currently? Their big work at the moment is they're sorting out the multi-sig wallet. This is something that they've been focusing on at the moment, just to make sure this is in working order. Some of the next work coming up for our development team is some of the auto reinvest functionality for the new dividend contract. And this is something that we can upgrade quite easily. But we just need some work and time set aside for the development team to kind of look into viable solutions to implement this. And this is something that is kind of long awaited, and we do plan on getting our devs to work on some of this functionality in the future as well. But yes, they're working and doing testing on the multi-sign at the current stage. Yes, and also the play to earn game as well as we're working with some other designers as well that aren't directly a part of our team, to kind of build up a lot of our assets for the game, which as we said, we'll be doing an initial reveal for this sometime in the future. So yeah, do look forward for that as well, and yeah, we'll be making an announcement when that date is. So yep. Cool. So if there's no other questions at the moment, I'll probably wrap up the AMA for now. But do thank everyone for taking some time to drop by. And like I said, it's recorded live on YouTube, so you can go over and watch everything as well. And if you do have any other questions or any other remarks after, do feel free. You can ask in the chat or send one of our moderators a question. Don't hesitate to ask. We're always around. So yep. So yeah, do take care, everyone. Hope everyone has amazing holidays. We'll see everyone in 2022. So take care. See you later.